Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. And we're back for another video discussing Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, the brand new IP from Naughty Dog. So, about over a month ago, guys, I made several videos talking about the latest that we knew about the game, and there's been some more stuff that has come through the woodworks since then. As we know, this game is shaping up to probably potentially be a 2027 release, probably in the early parts of the year. As we do know, the next major thing we're waiting for this game is a gameplay reveal, which Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog have hinted shows the deepest gameplay in Naughty Dog's history, as the game is said to be inspired by games such as Elden Ring, Bloodborne, and more. We also talked about how filming has really started to begin for the game, as Stephen H. Chang, the actor of one of the characters in Intergalactic, confirmed that had been starting, and that he says that the game is going to be the next big thing. As we all know, Stephen also plays Jesse in The Last of Us. We also know Tony Dalton. He'd recently been confirmed. Once Neil Solomon said The Last of Us, he's like, "You're in this game, man." So now, we've gotten some new things, a new potential idea of what the game could hold, some more job listings that are being open here at Naughty Dog, as well as a potential update on the release window for this game. As we know, it's going to be a very interesting time to be a fan. Alright guys, if you do enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe for the latest on Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet / Naughty Dog, and either other titles like The Last of Us. We can go for 1,000 likes on this video, I greatly would appreciate it. Go out the near 30% who are subscribed by hitting the red subscribe button, notification bell, have it set to all. Join over the 100,000 people only subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of my content in regards to these games. Alright guys, hope you enjoy, and let's get straight into it. So before Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet was revealed, Neil Druckmann had posted a bunch of cryptic photos with him behind a Naughty Dog sign with a lot of different people. Now, the process is beginning again after the reveal. So recently on his Instagram page, Neil Druckmann had posted a picture with a familiar face if you watch The Last of Us Season 2, Isabella Merced, who plays Dina. And he said, "Got to show off some stuff we're working on to the incredible Isabella Merced," with a, you're like, okay, whatever, like, well, what does this have to do with Intergalactic, Tom, right? Well, let's keep going. So several days after that, this actually was a couple days ago, Neil Druckmann was with these two guys. These are the two OG founders of Naughty Dog, Jason Rubin and Andy Gavin. So he stated, and I quote, "The OG dogs themselves, we had the pleasure of hosting Jason Rubin and Andy Gavin, the founders of Naughty Dog, and show them what we've been working up to lately." Again, with a shh emoji. Basically insinuating he's done this several times. He did this a little bit before Intergalactic's reveal, meaning, you know, relatively speaking, we could be a couple months out from that potential gameplay reveal. A lot of people thought maybe it'll be at Gamescom or a State of Play, or maybe in a potential showcase later in the year. I'm thinking it's more likely going to be towards the Game Awards show if we do end up getting it this year. So, on someone's LinkedIn page, this is for a former Naughty Dog employee. They had worked at Naughty Dog from August 2022 to February 2024, 1 year and 7 months. And their job listing stated the following: RPG progression systems on Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Ironically, they worked on accessibility metagame, gameplay system level scripting on Last of Us Remastered, and player comms and metagame on Last of Us Online. We don't talk about the Last of Us Online here. I'm still pissed to this day about it, and I don't want to get into it, especially when you look at Bungie and the crap that they have with Marathon now, and they're the ones that basically, one of the major reasons factions we never even got to see is because Bungie basically kind of in itself gave factions to the axe, saying it wasn't going to be able to do a live service, long-lasting game. Again, look how Bungie's doing right now, if you want to contest that, right? Now, what is it going to mean by RPG progression system? Could it be something like The Last of Us, where we have abilities to modify and upgrade our weapons? Could it be more like Uncharted? Is this going to be some Uncharted territory? Get the word Uncharted being used again. But something new. You know, there's a lot of possibilities what could be meant by this. It could just be little, or it could be something major. So let me know what you guys think of these progression systems, what you think. But maybe there even is going to be a leveling system, which is unheard of for a Naughty Dog game, huh? Where Jordan will be able to level up her character. But it's obvious you're going to start out as probably, like I said, a noob in this world, and then you're going to have to upgrade until you become a freaking badass. Look at how The Last of Us 2 gameplay and how it evolves the more you upgrade Ellie and Abby. or Joel. So I expect definitely an enhancement on that side of things. So we have some new job listings. A couple of these involve concept artists, but this one, senior concept artist, calling all visionary concept artists. We are seeking creative talent to craft captivating characters and environments in our next AAA titles. As we know, Naughty Dog's working on more than just Intergalactic. There is an unannounced game potentially being developed by Sean Eskag. Neil Druckmann already confirmed that this is a game where he's doing a more producer role. We eventually know there is potentially a Last of Us Part 3 in the pipeline. Whether how far it's in development, that is not known. So now we have a potential look at the potential release window of Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. So as we know, this is their single-player creative leadership against Stillery. They recently did a segment, like a presentation to investors and a bunch of other people, and they said annual tentpole releases underpinned by established and emerging franchises. As we know, fiscal year 21 was Horizon Forbidden West and Gran Turismo. Then 22 was God of War Ragnarok. 2023 was Spider-Man 2. 2024 was Astrobot. So this year, we've had two. Death Stranding, which just came out. Death Stranding 2. And coming this October, Ghost of Yotei. So, what's next? In the upcoming tab, now this confirms that Intergalactic / Wolverine will not release before fiscal year 2026, which, as we know, is before, I believe, March or April of next year, which, I mean, duh, yeah, that's obvious. But this potentially could mean that these games could be somewhere in the fiscal year 26-27 category. Obviously, they're going to be. As we know about Wolverine, we have not seen Wolverine in forever, and obviously, I don't cover Insomniac like that. Maybe I eventually will in the near future, we'll have to see. But Wolverine is a game that has not gotten anything since that trailer in the PlayStation Showcase all those years ago, and we obviously know about the leak situation. So that game, in my opinion, is likely coming out next year. But again, we need to see some definitives with that. But Intergalactic being stated with Wolverine, very much, in my opinion, means yes, of course, it's upcoming soon. But like, let's be honest. I've already told everybody that this game, very realistically, is coming out in 2027. I'd be very surprised if it comes out anywhere before the end of next year, at the earliest. Now, yes, I have a lot of people that still think it's going to come out next year. I just generally can't see it, but I could see this game coming out, towards the end of 2026, but my personal opinion has always been simple. I'm thinking 2027. So this just basically tells you, yes, that Intergalactic is not so far away as a lot of you all think, but we don't know a specific release date. This gives you more of an idea of the potential window of it. Now, last video I talked about a other co-writer being added to Intergalactic, which was Clara Carey, but we actually have found out about another person, according to Reddit. This person goes by Shannon M. Ingalls, which is an Emmy-winning game, film, and television writer, studio director, BAFTA member. So, Emmy Award-winning studio director, interactive screenwriter, narrative design, and BAFTA member, best known for my work on the highly anticipated game Judas, Marvel Midnight Suns, God of War Ragnarok, Batman: The Enemy Within, so some of my Telltale fans, yes, Silent Hill Ascension, and Read Only Memories Narrow Diver. I believe she also worked on Tales from the Borderlands as well. I am currently working on Intergalactic Heretic Prophet at Naughty Dog and head Martian Bothell, an interactive winning studio, partnering with game and TV film studios such as Santa Monica, Ghost Story Games, Rarix, Quantic Dream, GenVid, Midboss, listing over a dozen writers and narrative designers on a few of the most notable games of the last decade. Alright, so ladies and gents, that is gonna do it for the video. Just kind of a look at what's going on behind the scenes. They are still cooking, but the fact that Neil is posting those pictures with some people means we might not be far off from something potentially major, like a new trailer. But also we've got, some of the RPG elements of the game being introduced, as well as some new writers, and the job listings, hinting that a lot is going down at Naughty Dog. We also have, like I said, an unannounced title that, as we know, likely could be a return to Uncharted or a brand new IP and a potential Last of Us 3 deeper in the pipeline. So let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comments. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more content covering Intergalactic / another Naughty Dog title. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Let's go for 1,000 likes again on this video. Really would appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace and love, and have a great day. Bye-bye.